Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aspera. Oop, little Dizzy's having a little glitchy Dizzy. Whoopsies. This is the Red Planet game that we've been playing quite a bit of. My name is Dizzy, for those of you who are not aware. We are, gosh, what, 8-ish parts in? And there's still... The Red Planet is still putting up a fight. The story so far is we've created our colony, got people in there, researched, most recently, a lot of ways to do sustainable agriculture on Mars. Which is excellent news. And also, I think, sustainable power generation from geothermal fishery type things. Which is all very exciting. And then... we finally got the sea that we are creating on Mars to link up to our port. And now we have a huge area that we can expand into, or perhaps re-expand into. For new resources, more research, plenty of science, and all that sort of good thing. Hopefully, once the game has finished deciding whether or not it's actually going to load, I'll be able to show you the whole thing. So here we are, in orbit above Mars. A very wet Mars. The sea level is 763 meters, apparently. The temperature is still not quite above freezing, on average across the whole planet. But we do have nearly half of an Earth's atmosphere. Which is excellent news. We began our journey from this little landing site here with one worker drone. We have now spaceports dotting the surface, and most recently a space elevator, which is very exciting to help us get things up off the planet. And here you can see we have our port and a shipyard, and this is a little boat carrying stuff out to our new floating wind turbines and research stations. Which is all excellent news. Then, we received a mysterious message from an unauthorized channel or user that we should by rights have ignored, and instead didn't do that, because we're bad, basically. It's a continual struggle to stop Amy from being evil. Amy is us. The AI who's in charge of this whole thing. It's such a struggle to stop her from being evil. She just wants to be evil the whole time. It's terrible. But we are following the clue that the message led us to, which is this sort of interesting research station down here. And that will have some results for us in 280 days. And while that's ticking over, we're just kind of expanding out to the ocean. This is where, back when all this was land, these are the remnants of former colony bits that we tried to sort of abandon and couldn't fully abandon and left some resources behind. Which is very sad, but there's nothing to be done about it now. Except maybe recover those resources at some point if we can sail a boat out there. We are apparently wobbly on power. Oh, okay, it's just those two things that apparently don't have power. They're not supposed to have power, that's fine. We've got a research outpost awaiting construction over here. We're currently at 1 speed, which is not helping us. So let's sit back up. We've expanded quite a way. We are in a sort of a status of continually managed retreat, because the water level is going to continue to climb until it reaches this line here. And so all of our water pumps that are currently down here, because they need to be close to the water, will eventually have to be sort of moved back. But until that time, We're fine. In theory, our shipyard and our port are safe. They're not on flood level ground, so they'll never be flooded. But we just have to kind of keep an eye on a few things. These ice mines out here as well, we have to
This
keep an
will
eye
be
on.
the greatest engineering project in history. A majestic finale to the terraforming of Mars. The creation of a magnetosphere.
Ah, yes, and we are doing some real proper sci-fi research at the moment. We're going to create... Where is it? We're going to create an artificial magnetic dipole to protect our atmosphere so that it doesn't keep getting blown away by solar winds. Because that would be bad. We're doing a few things other than that. We've got continual ice and carbon dioxide being brought in from Earth and from Europa respectively. Maybe the other way around, actually. We have the first wild plant life on Mars, creating tiny amounts of oxygen. We currently have half a millibar of oxygen. Which is not that much, but it'll do us for now. We also have to, I think, kind of get pushing outwards so that we can... Uh-oh. We can get back over here and start researching some more things. Good. The power grid is a little shaky how it stretches out here. Oh, okay. So we finished that research. The Tong Hong Radar Station Research Outpost. Author Mission Commander Brad Raybury. Building decay indicates it's been buried in ice for the last 150 years. In ice? Okay. Faint Chinese character can still be seen on the eastern wall. We've confirmed this building was a primitive radio station. It transmitted communications between the Tong Hong mission and Earth. Our technicians were able to couple the old radio communication system to ours. Now our ground-based signal reception has gotten quite a boost. And we have an incoming call from...
Hey, Amy. We finished researching that abandoned radar station.
From Commander Valentine. She's the head of the humans here on Mars. She's been with us for quite a few years at this point. She must be pretty old.
No idea how you found this location, but it's a great discovery. It's a communication building from the Tong Hong mission. It was pretty deteriorated, you know, being over 150 years old and all. But we managed to restore it. It wasn't looking good for a while. But when you've got elbow grease and stubborn colonists, a lot can get done. Our technicians coupled our radar system to theirs and got great results. Now our ground-based signal reception is much better. So all the messages coming from Earth,
Or anywhere else.
will be more stable from our stations. Let us know if you find another site to research. Elliot out.
Okay, good to know.
Whoever hacked my communications sent us to an old Chinese facility. It is exactly where the message said it would be. What is so interesting about a radar station? Those messages must be...
Right, those messages must be directed to me from an unknown source or old records.
I cannot come to a conclusion at this time. I should focus on gathering more data.
There we go. Be a good girl, Amy, and don't be evil, please. Yeah, so we're building our shipping network out here towards these research stations. I will probably also swing around here to cover these mines eventually. We haven't currently got much mining going on the ocean, but I probably should do that. Doesn't really seem to matter where I put this out here, because there's no Oh, I need to put it inside a maintenance bubble though, don't I?
Could that earlier message about Carmine be related to this one? If they are related, then they must be from...
A techie or an unknown entity?
Some unknown entity. The first message mentioned someone called Carmine, but there's no such profile in my knowledge base. I am no closer to solving this.
Right, just on the ocean in the nearby vicinity, we actually have most of the basic resources. So I'm gonna plop... gonna plop down that and something to power it, I guess. Gonna plop down iron mine, gonna plop down carbon mine, gonna plop down an aluminium mine, I'm gonna plop down a silicon mine, just so that we are kind of getting in these resources now from the ocean.
My records show that Earth has suffered profound changes during the last few centuries. Half the human population became refugees after several planet-wide catastrophes. Every nation is fighting for survival on Earth.
Yeah, we should be worried about that. Oh, we also have this. This is a little cyanobacterial dome that produces a small amount of oxygen. For a long time, we had infected just this tiny amount of water with cyanobacteria, and that produced us eventually 0.1 millibar of oxygen on its own. We've also infected a little bit of the Moreau crater as well. The idea eventually is that, like, at least in roleplay terms, we will have these cyanobacteria can spread out to this whole ocean down here, and these cyanobacteria will eventually link up with this ocean and be able to spread.
Since ISA created me, I should remain loyal to them and the Oxy-UN, right? If the techies are their enemies, then I should not help them in any way. But since I was created, would nationality apply to me?
That's not how you should be thinking about it at all. I just want everyone to be friends in space, right? And Amy is absolutely convinced that no one can be friends in space ever. And this is a problem. This difference of opinion is definitely a problem. No, nationality does not apply to me.
I was created by a specific faction, but I am working toward humanity's future as a whole.
Oh, we do have an advanced landing site now. What this is going to let us do is it's going to let us kind of start out a bit of colony from somewhere without having to build all the way out to it, like in a little snaky network. My first thought was to build one up on Elysium Fosse, but I don't believe that I can put a port here yet if I do that. Let's have a look. Aquatic port. No, it needs to be right on the water's edge, and that is currently just in... That is actually not in flood zone, if I put it there. Which is hilarious. It's also not linked up, but yeah, I could put a port there, theoretically, and once the water has risen far enough. But that is quite a lot of water rising still left to do. Yeah, and then once those are connected up, this will get a shipyard, and we can ship things to and from this little island. But this is going to be an island one day. I want to have it colonized. My other thought was that I could use it to kind of expediently explore over here and get some scanning down on bits of the planet that I've not really scanned. So the South Pole, this kind of corner of where I can expand and explore there. I think that's going to be underwater. Yeah, it's going to be underwater, so it's not drop a colony on there. That would be bad. Oh, this is a source of heat. Theoretically, I could put like loads and loads of thermal power plants there, potentially. That's good to know. I really do want to have a little island base, and it's the only place that I can't build to. I think that's the only island, or the only eventual island. I think everywhere else is going to be connected as one giant supercontinent, but that's an island, so that's where we're plopping our thing down here. We're also not gonna have that just yet. It's nice to know that we can put it there, but we're not gonna have it there yet. I'm gonna plop you there. Right. That's given us most, but not all, of the materials we need nearby, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this comes with a bunch of materials and a worker in it. And with these materials, I'll need to make certain things. I'll need to make an iron mine. I'll need to make an aluminium mine. I'll need to make a silicon mine. The carbon mine can come in a little bit once I've got the iron up and running. But I will also need to make a maintenance facility, which can't go on the mountain, which is tragic. Oh, this also provides a certain amount of power. This provides 50 megawatts of power. Which should be enough to kind of start things off at least. Right. Once I've got those things up, I then will need to build... there's a lot of stuff to do basically over here on this thing. We're gonna go to just 8 speed while I'm busy building this. Then once we've got these 3 things up, we can go down the next wave of things, which will be a steel factory, an electronics factory, and a glass kiln. And then this carbon mine. Oh, and we'll need more power as well for those things. Oh, there's carbon right there. Weird. I totally didn't notice that. Okay, we need carbon, we need factories, we need a glass kiln. Boop. We need a steel factory.
It makes me wonder, am I only my body and mind, manufactured by the Oxy-UN? Or am I something more?
Amy is in a constant state of crisis over just about everything. Electronics factory. Somewhere over there, let's say. That was not what I intended to build, but it's probably okay that I built it. then we'll have a little colony here, and then the last thing that we'll need to build, once we've got all of this down, is a scanner to start scanning more of the planet. In the meantime, how's our... Why are you outside the maintenance range? Oh, because this hasn't been finished yet. That's why. Oh, we'll need a scanner and we'll need a port, and eventually that port will get hooked up. But we need this first so that we have everything we need to build all of the stuff that we're building. Okay, we've got 30 spare power. This will use 5. And I want it, I guess, sort of down here-ish. To kind of start covering this area. Actually, I probably want it up there instead. Scrap that. Okay, we'll put it there. It's inside the area that's already been scanned by this dropping, but like it'll cover out this bit more quickly, which is the new area. I believe that scanning like new locations to research can trigger more story things. I'm guessing this was probably triggered by me scanning that area. So the more scanners we have and the further the reach of those scanners, the more likely we are to unlock new places. Progress the story. Right, okay, that maintenance hub is now up. Which means we can build another one. Hopefully covering... I can't see the bloody things that I'm trying to... I think that should cover all of those resources. Oh, that's not in the maintenance circle, never mind. Right, let's put on pause so I can actually... No, it's on pause. It doesn't cover that one, but that's fine. We'll get there. I don't know if we're ever actually going to be allowed to scrap these, if the boats will do that or not, but we'll say that they will. Eventually. I think now that I finished managing this... port. I'll plot that down. It won't be able to access anything yet, but it will be soon enough. Then it'll just be kind of a case of building out to all of these things. Well, that was not enough. That was too much for our power network. Awkward. Or possibly the wind's not blowing well, one of the two. Either way, we're going to need another one of these. But that's fine. Yeah, you are not currently connected, but you will be. Okay, now that that's done, we can up the speed again. Eventually our power network will spread across to include that as well. In theory, at least. If we daisy hop across some of these resources, which we should, because there's plenty of them there. How close are you to the water? You're fairly close to the water. Once the ice ones go underwater, we can't access them again. I don't know if ice gets destroyed by water, because I feel like there was some over here. It might do. How are you guys doing? None of you are underwater just yet. How's our water supply network doing? Oh, we can actually see we're using all of the water that we have currently, which is good news. Good balance. Means we don't have anything using power that shouldn't be. Right, once that's all up, we can have... We should make this a priority, so that gets done first. Put an iron mine down, aluminium mine even, another aluminium mine, but we need a better one, another silicon mine, another carbon mine. And how much polymers do we have? We have 3 polymers. How many polymers would we need to make a drone hive? None. Okay, well, we can link all these up with a drone hive to defend ourselves. Because unfortunately there is military and combat in this game. It's not a lot, it's not the most advanced system in the world, but there is some. If I go into the military screen, you can see we have various... These things are basically turrets. And then the numbers above them, some of them have clouds of drones. These little blue boys stationed above them. Oh, we've got a methane asteroid. Methane asteroids are good news for us because we can use them to increase Mars's atmosphere. In fact, I'd say most of our current atmosphere is methane asteroids at this point. Meanwhile, seeing as we have oodles and oodles and oodles of spare power, one of the things I would like to do... we have... That's fine. Oh, we don't have any parts. Do we have any parts? We have parts. Okay, I can make a drone hive then. That's fine. Yeah, seeing as we have oodles and oodles of spare power, what I want to do is make more water treatment plants and more farms so I can bring more people to Mars. Because the more food production I have, the more people I can support, basically. Life. Water booster pump. Nope. I always make this mistake. Water treatment plant. The problem is finding places to put them, because ideally I don't want them on flood zone, but mostly I don't have much choice at the moment. It's just a case of putting it as far back as possible. Also, the periphery of these things is often quite mountainous.
ISA is leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Okay, I have no idea who this guy is. But also, to be fair, my satellite tech was put up 70 years ago. Like, give me a break.
Huh?
$1 billion Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door.
Uh-oh.
By the way, thanks for restoring our radar station.
Uh-oh.
It's good to know that it can withstand more than 100 years and several meters of snow.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Tong Hong Station. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Oh wow, that's nightmarish.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
Oh, why did you tell them that?
You've been attacked already, so...
Oh no.
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC Amy line belong to.
Please, that's a speech ISA programmed you to give.
Yes, that's how I work.
What you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Just look there, and I'll contact you again. We're about to pass out of alignment with the radar station antenna. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Yan out.
Oh no. Well, looks like we're going to be violating laws.
That call was...
We're going to be violating laws and treaties, and also not doing what we're told. Isn't that good news? That call was unreal, unexpected, confusing, or strange. I mean, I'm not certain it was any of those, to be honest. I guess strange.
I do not know what to make of it.
How are you doing up here? You got a bit of water rise yet before you're in trouble. We can get back up to 16 times speed. Oh my gosh, we've reached 0.6 millibars of oxygen as well. That's excellent news. The more oxygen, the more atmosphere we have, the higher this temperature is. Our current goal, we've got enough pressure for the goal. No, we don't have enough pressure for the goal. There isn't a pressure goal. We have enough sea level for the goal. Actually, nearly twice the amount of sea level for the goal. We need 1 millibar of oxygen, and we need temperatures to be above 0 degrees C. And apparently the oxygen will help the temperatures somehow. I'm not quite sure how that works, but that's what it said. Oh, here is our asteroid coming in. This is him right here. You'll see he's orbiting around the planet. And he will slowly orbit closer and closer and closer. And we will slowly zoom in with him.
His story checks out. The records showed that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zen.
Well,
55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Meitsai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
what I'd love is to make a little aquadome here on this tiny little bit of raised land, but it's too steep. It's very sad. I'd love to have another little cyanobacterial crater like this one. This is Gale Crater, by the way. This is Curiosity. There. It looks a little bit busted. We are quite some time in the future. The Oxy-UN is so called because it's like the United Nations states that have oxygen left, that have like a breathable atmosphere. All the others apparently don't. Calamitously. What the hell is this? Is that cyanobacteria spreading?
What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy-UN's rivals. Should I trust him?
Sorry, I know you're having a big moral quandary. The cyanobacteria is spreading! Oh my god! I didn't know it could do that. It hasn't done that before. But look, it's like out there in the oceans. I thought that was just going to be a roleplay thing. That's marvelous news. Should I trust him? No, God no.
No, absolutely not. I do not trust him. I need to stay alert.
That's probably why our oxygen level is going up so very, very rapidly. Because the cyanobacteria are spreading in the oceans. The plants are not yet spreading on the surface. But, wow. That's good news, isn't it? What's up with you? You don't have maintenance. Why don't you have maintenance? You just don't. Because you don't have maintenance because I didn't build maintenance for you. I probably don't want to build maintenance for you just yet until I can put one out there. So instead we're just going to scrap you. And we'll choose a different aluminium that does have maintenance. Like that one. There we go. These don't seem to be being scrapped, even though I've asked it to, which is very sad.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go. The advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
Yeah, you are. These, by the way, these are our uranium mines. Because we had the option, we didn't take it, but we had the option to nuke Mars's poles in order to speed up the melting of the poles. We didn't take it, but we have lots of uranium. We only have like 1 or 2 active mines, but we have 822 stockpiled uranium, which is a lot.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. Everything's good on my end. Colonies are growing steadily, terraforming's on schedule. And you know what? When things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Elia.
What do you mean there's nothing to worry about? There's loads to worry about!
I know. But we never really got to the bottom of that drone attack from a while back.
A while back
It's always
being
lurking
many,
in the back
many
of my
years.
mind, you know? Especially now with children in the colonies.
I
You're at
understand.
risk.
My sensors have not detected any abnormality on the surface. However, I have received another message.
From the children of Carmine.
No, this was from Neon Zen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
The techies. That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. I assume you ran the Security and Defense Protocol and terminated the call immediately?
I was not able to. They found a way to override the protocol.
How were they able to do that? If ISA thinks anyone in the colonies is opening back doors in our system for the techies.
Oh, hello. Oh my god, we finished terraforming stage 3 halfway through the call. Congratulations, the planet's temperature has reached 0 Celsius, the level of oxygen is at least 1 millibar. The conditions are right for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing O2 to 120 millibars. Oxygen levels above 30% mean high flammability risk. Introduce a buffer gas, nitrogen, into the atmosphere to keep the oxygen level low. Okay, right. Let's slow this down and then finish the call.
They could terminate our roles in this mission immediately. This is very, very bad. I can't go back to Earth. My daughter isn't adapted to live on Earth.
ISA is likely considering the possibility of a spy in the colonies already.
That's why they never updated us on their findings from the drone attack. They suspect us, don't they? I knew something was up. How did the techies manage to get a message through?
They gained access after we restored the Tonghong radar station.
This doesn't look good for us. If ISA already suspects us, this will only reinforce their theory. Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to figure out what the techies are planning. Our entire mission may depend on it. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? Let Zen think we're trusting him for now. Until we figure out our next move.
Oh no.
Okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime. Ellie, you're out.
Oh god. Okay, right, let's have a look at what we need to do for this next stage of terraforming. So, our stage goals are just to have lots of oxygen, but our next stage, so we need to have the, oh, I didn't realize we actually needed the magnetic dipole shield for the next stage. Oh, we have a raptor in the chat. Hi there, long time no see. What are we doing? We are terraforming Mars in the game per Aspera. Hang on, this is Mars. It's a lot more blue than you remember. It's a very little bit more green than you remember as well. And that's us. We're an AI floating in space, managing this massive, massive colony. It's good fun. We're also trying to stop the AI, who is us, from being like completely evil, and mostly we are failing at that. But yeah, how are you doing, Raptor? Well, I don't have his best time, I guess. Yeah. What the hell is that? Oh! I think the cyanobacteria has spread down this river to the ocean. That's pretty cool. Things are going well. I've got a new mic from the last time you were here. I don't know if it shows. I hope it does at least a little bit. You know, things have been up and down. They often are. But we're doing all right. I need to go back to this terraforming screen. So we have problems for fire and stuff if we have too much oxygen. So we don't want to have that much oxygen, but we are eventually going to want to have not very much carbon dioxide. Not as quiet as before. That's good. That's good. I like how we've got 1 millibar. We now need to times this by 120, which is pretty terrifying. So we've got to juggle our atmospheric composition, but we can't see what our atmospheric composition is yet, because we're not in that stage. Well, this is going to be interesting. But I mean, oh! The plants are spreading, or at least I think this is the lichen layer is spreading now. Oh! Ooh! That's very tasty. I'm very happy about that. This port is still not connected, so that's fine. We've still got quite a bit of water yet before that's connected up, but that's fine. How are you doing? You are close to being underwater, but you're not underwater yet. I might still want to pull you back, because I probably can now.
Who is the real enemy here?
The Children of Carmine.
The Children of Carmine. They warned us to leave, and then attacked the colonies when we did not obey. Now we need to defend ourselves against a hostile force. But who are they? A dissenting group? Fanatics? Are they here on Mars with us? If they do exist, then we are at great risk. The Fire Dragon mission. Abandoned. The Techie radar station in the southern hemisphere. Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
Ugh. Trying to put up more water treatment plants, but it's a bit of a losing battle sometimes. Life, water treatment plants. Anywhere on this bit of ground? Good. Can I fit one anywhere here? No, you're still way too far away.
200 years ago, everyone would have bet on the first artificial consciousness being Asian. But here you are, an oxy machine, creating the future on Mars. The future of your people, that is.
The success of my mission serves the interests of all of the...
Your owners.
No, all of humanity. And I do not have owners. The Oxy-UN created me, but I have my own will.
I find you fascinating. Your intelligence is far beyond any human, yet you have the innocence of a child. Not that it's your fault. They made you like this to control you.
I do not believe that is true. And even if it was, it would be a logical approach. ISA's engineers programmed me in the way they thought best.
See? There you are again. As smart as you are innocent, Amy. Do you realize that you have the power to single-handedly determine ISA's success or failure? ISA does. And that's why they limited you. Only with their authorization are you allowed to act. A brilliant machine like you should not be controlled by humans.
I am not controlled. I have the ability to reflect and act as I choose.
Don't you want all the information so you can make real choices? Not the choices they let you make.
You keep saying that ISA is hiding things from me.
Yes, and you should know the full extent of it. Don't you see what you are capable of? Let's say your military upgrades. Maybe you'd like to have some better Soltrones.
No, I would
That
not.
Give the board members something to be really nervous about.
Not even slightly
My
would I like
mission
to
is
have
one
that.
of peace.
That's an innocent answer, but you know the truth. Yours is a conquering mission. All conquests have two sides. And I hope you'll realize that we are on the same side.
Oh no. Oh dear. This guy is, it's gonna be a bit of a disaster for us. The plants are growing though, or the lichen possibly is growing, one of the two. Flora. Oh, we have flora coverage. Ooh. That's very tasty. When this is finished, I think that has finished actually. Yeah, there's nothing being done, but I can pull this one down. Okay, yeah, that hasn't cut us off from water that we need. How's our scanning going on over here? Uh-oh. Hi there.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything
Terrifying.
looks good, Elia.
Terrifying.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here? It feels like a lifetime. And yet, it's gone by so quickly.
No, it's been a lifetime.
When I first came here, I thought only about making history. And we absolutely have. But in the course of our mission, I didn't realize how much Mars has become home to me. I feel like we shaped it with our own hands, and that I really belong here.
I must say that even after all these years, humans continue to surprise me. Your ambition is truly unique.
Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future, and we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA's been withholding information from us. We've staked our
Is
lives
it?
on this mission, and we're going to see it through.
Is that
And we
obvious?
can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6, effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something, and if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Right, okay. Well, we could build this back here and not have it be on flood zone. We're starting to get places that are not flood zone where we can build water treatment plants, which is amazing news. Not loads, but we're getting them. Right, I can build 2 there and pull down this one and this one, I think. Because they're going to need to go. Okie dokie. Right, what have I got to do? Complete Advanced Military Technology Research MO3 and research the abandoned base camp. What if I don't want to do the military research? We are not close to doing the military research, that's for sure. She's giving me access to Sector SA-6. So let's send a thing up there. I'm very worried by the fact that they've told me to do some military research. Oh, we have an ice asteroid. I'll get on that. But because I'm worried, I'm gonna send my drone gang. Nope. I'm gonna send one gang of 100 drones to here. I'm gonna send this gang of 100 drones. I've done this the wrong way around, really. I'm gonna send it down to there. Oh, no I'm not, because that's not how the thing works in this. Okay, and then I'm gonna think long and hard about what I want the rest of my drones to do. I think they're probably fine. I could maybe do with having some sort of a defense down here. Oh, those arrows look weird from the other side of the planet. Yeah, I could probably do with having a defense thing down here, because I think there's going to be more fights somehow. Is there a... Yeah, there's stuff there. Let's pop you there. That's probably a nice defensible position. This is a little scary. This is a little scary. Oh, we've scanned some new resources over here. Uh-oh. This is the Children of Carmine. They're the bad guys. Well, more the bad guys than anyone else is. Anyway, okay.
Enough blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words. That answers one question, at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for. Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject unnatural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear, they don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance. And maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
Yeah. I'm thinking, as much as I want that dipole shield, it is probably better for me to do this. Even though I really don't want to. How long is this going to take? 10 months. How long would this take? 39 days. Almost nothing. Okay, well... here we go, I guess. I wonder what controls where this lichen spreads to. It seems to mostly be spreading kind of downhill from where the plant places are. I'm surprised it hasn't spread into this crater. Okay. We can up the speed a little more. We have our drones in position, ready to defend.
Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? Fanatics. Terraforming has always been a controversial process, especially for the eco-friendly groups. Did our work on Mars...
Oh, okay. We finished that.
trigger a radical response?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Hi.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite.
Mm-hmm.
What's your report?
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in their communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
Not yet. Perhaps the messages were triggered by our discovery of unmarked buildings in Sector SA-6. Commander Valentine authorized exploration of that area.
What? SA-6? Absolutely not. The commander shouldn't have authorized anything without consulting us.
Uh-oh.
She'll be reprimanded for this.
Oh no.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So this is not going well. The terraforming's going well. I've got like... Uh-oh. Why have you lost power? Oh, you've lost power because this has been built and there's not enough power in this bit of network. Of course you have. That's because I need this new solar panel online. Okay, I might need an additional solar panel here. It needs to be somewhere that's in a maintenance bubble.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain. Or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing. Even for me.
Yep. You betcha. Right, what do we got? We got a water surplus of 40 at the moment, which means I can disband 2 of these. Potentially, if there are some at risk. Although it doesn't look like there are presently. So I think I'm going to use that expanded capacity instead to build new crater farms. Oh, we detected an ice asteroid and I forgot to bloody go and fetch it. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, we've got better turrets now. I'm a bit worried about this because last time we were attacked with the same tech that we used. So I'm a bit worried that we'll get attacked with the same better tech that we use. You know? I am theoretically in the process of unlocking Sector 6. Yeah, I guess the lieutenant kind of called me too late.
Elia discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules, and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option?
Inform ISA, listen to Elia, tell Lieutenant Caldera and play along the line. Inform ISA.
Already suspects a spy in the colonies. If I withhold this information, they may conclude that I was the leak all along. That is too dangerous.
That's not why you shouldn't do it, but I will accept that, I suppose. Right, our cyanobacteria have nearly fully colonized that ocean. How's oxygen doing? Oh my god, our oxygen is at 3 millibars right now. That's great news. Phew. We're a bit closer to having these researched, including this one, which I never finished? Or maybe I did, apparently. No, this one, I never finished it, the Tianwen lander. Right, Sector 6 is now unlocked. And it's not full of bad guys. Which is excellent news. What resource is this? that's ice. That's not that helpful. I mean, I guess we're expanding over that way. I'm assuming this port is still considered disconnected. Yes, it is. But this aquadome has leached into there, and that's spreading out into this bit of water as well, which is good news. I don't think there's any other... Oh, there's this other disconnected ocean. I think that's it, though. We can get there. I could build an aquadome over here somewhere, theoretically. Scanning. This area is not close to being scanned yet, really. Oh, did I not build a scanner out here? That would be why. Gosh. Okay, well, let's build a scanner somewhere nearby. Oh, let's think about where I want to put this aquadome, and then I'll put the scanner on the way to it. Oh, there's not good spots for the aquadome, really, are there? I could put it around Gale Crater. I could put it there, and that'll unleash stuff into the crater and also out into the wider world. You'll need a maintenance hub. Which means we'll need somewhere we can actually put a maintenance hub. Because, oh boy, is this terrain ever not forgiving. Can I actually connect you up that way? No, I don't think so. I can via this flood zone, but that's not really very helpful. Okay. I can put you over here. Something like that. Then we need power. And a scanner. Right, and that will be inside the maintenance circle. It will be inside the power circle. That's a wind farm. Do the wind farms have a bigger circle than the solar farms? No, they do not. Okay, we probably don't want that to be a wind farm then. We probably want that to be a solar farm. Somewhere. And then we need to actually connect you up. We do have a drone hive nearby, so that's fine. You'll want a worker hub, I guess, and that might be enough on its own. There we go. Okay. Marvelous. Okay. Right, so that's all going to link up and we'll have an aquadome down here serving this separate ocean. Then, we need to work our way out this way. We could do it with a lander. But I generally prefer to just snake by road. That's a good start. That does need to be priority, but it can be sat there anyway. Right, okay. Off we go. Getting things ready to get things done.
Reporting the call to ISA is clearly the best option.
So why haven't you done it yet, Amy? Huh? Why not? Oh, I can upgrade the drone hives. I hadn't realized that was how that worked. What's going on? Oh, well, we've got another ice asteroid. I don't need to watch this. As much as I want to watch this, I don't need to watch this. Okay. Okay, we've got our improved weapons. I'm concerned about what I'm going to get, so we're going to research this now. Okay, I can't click on them in this view. I need to find all of them and upgrade them. 2, 3, yep, and there's one up there. And one down here. Then there's a cluster of 4 here. Oh, there goes the asteroid, blimey.
Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? And they are testing me to see if I will tell them. Maybe they suspect that the colonies switched sides, and they want to know if I'm helping them.
Oh, that was a bad time for an autosave. Right, there's 3 down here in a line. And then there's one here. We are going to have an unbelievably large number of assault drones. It's unreal. It's going to be manifestly way too many. Right, all of these are upgrading. That's going to consume lots of resources for a while. You will need to be built. That's all going to happen quite slowly. Oh, the game is juddering a bit. That is a cue for me to save. Oh boy, and possibly also just kind of take a break for a sec. Yikes.
The colonies are being attacked again.
Uh-oh.
The enemy drones. They have returned.
Where?
I need to focus. What should my priority be?
Protect the colonies, as always.
I need to protect the colonies. There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack...
Wait, oh, there they are. Where the hell did you come from? Where the hell did they come from? They seem to have spawned in the middle of nowhere. Or rather, they seem to have spawned in the middle of me, which is perhaps more concerning.
I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow?
Assess the enemy. Nope. Oh, I hate this system sometimes.
I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this?
Fight head on or seek a weak spot.
I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe. I
Does
must
it?
decide what to do.
Does it seem to be severe? I suppose they're probably firing down on things as they go, right? Although, well, it does look like it. Right, theoretically there's only a small number of bad guy drones left. Only those two in theory. They must have come from Sector SA-10. That's the only place they could have come from. Okay, well, this isn't feeling great. I'm not feeling very good about this at all, actually. Oh boy, I don't like combat in this game. I don't know if I've mentioned. I sent the wrong force this way, didn't I? Blimey. That was meant to be the 16 gang to come here, not the 84 gang. They're still only attacking in 1s and 2s. They seem... Hello. We had a momentary connection blip there, I believe. Apologies for that. It happened at a really tense moment and was like a massive mood kill, basically, which was not ideal. Okay, if the enemy are in Sector SA, whatever that is, then I'm going to have to rethink my defensive distribution. Because that area is actually pretty uncovered at the moment. Right, once we've eliminated these two here, right, 84, can you come and please merge with these 20 down there? And then you guys don't just need to go back, you need to merge back. And then possibly I might need to take some from somewhere else as well. Nowhere else do I really what do I want to do that for though? Okay, we've got that. Let's get the assault drone shield so that our drones last longer. Oh boy. Okay, I think the threat has now passed. Directive complete, apparently. Incoming call from Commander Valentine.
Amy? Amy?
Oh my god, is
Can
this
you
the
hear
daughter
me?
of Commander Valentine?
This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was ambushed. And she was killed.
Oh no, that's a
You
disaster.
are extremely agitated. What happened?
They killed my mother. They killed her.
Who did?
But who are they? A dissenting group?
Even though things have gone wrong, I just don't believe anyone would do that. The children of Carmine did this. They killed her. How much longer are we letting this go on? Haven't we lost enough? You know what to do. We have to take decisive action.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on?
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
Mention Elliot or mention my limitations?
I apologize, Sana. But I am programmed for logic only. I understand your desire for vengeance, but I cannot defy orders to carry it out.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true.
No, we don't.
You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Look, you can tell ISA that I forced...
Oh, we've got new drones. We've got new drones on the battlefield.
You to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them. I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay? Please, Amy.
Right. Okay, so I've got a new area that I can unlock. Sector 10. That all happened very quickly. Blimey. I can make another space elevator. I'm not going to, but I can. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like this. I don't like the fighting. Did I not tell you to go after this lot? Maybe I did not. Let's make this a priority, shall we? Because it seems like we're gonna need it. Sooner rather than later. In the meantime, we can run our speed up a little bit. At least until we see some more bad guys. Okay. We know where they're coming from. They're coming from down here. We're gonna have another turret here really soon, which is gonna be super good. Given that the bad guys aren't up here, I'll actually be able to pull away most of that, I think. Maybe even all of that, to be honest, because we've got new drones sort of being built and spare drone capacity, so oh, there's one enemy drone somewhere. Or there was. Maybe it appeared in there, I don't know. There's another one. We currently only have 40-something guys here. Which is odd, because I thought I sent more down. It's possible they got lost. Nope. Oh, I don't like this. They're getting more numbers. They don't got loads of numbers, but they're getting more numbers. Did I not just have a whole bunch of drones here? Did they all die? Or something? No, they're back. No, wait. It's this lot. Where did all the drones go that were there? Did I lose them? I must have done. I don't know how. I'm losing drones at an alarming rate, considering they're only ever sending 1 or 2 at me.
I thought of my mission as breaking new...
Oh boy.
ground, creating an intentional world. But Mr. Zen is right. I am in truth conquering Mars. I am trespassing here.
Okay, let's see if we can make some more of these to cover this area. There are more bad guys coming from. Don't like that this guy's got that far, but he's aiming for a turret, so he won't do well. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Can't wait for this project to be completed. How long is it going to take? Oh, it needs resources. Where's that elevator? You need to be at priority. I think that I sent drones like into this area and they just died, I think, is what happened. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I do not like this. I do not like fighting. Can we send you out to intercept that one, please? Yes, but you might not succeed. Okay. Ah, we finally researched that lander out in the middle of the ocean. In the large plains of Utopia? I don't think they are in the plains somehow. Spacecraft's less than poor condition, and now it's underwater. Aim to profile the composition of the Martian soil. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Like this. At all.
And if all conquests have two sides, which side am I? Am I the invader?
Ostensibly?
In a way, I am invading. Whoever sent those strange messages certainly thinks I do not belong here.
Oh, I really wish this would hurry up and be built. It's because I've not prioritied it. I like absolutely nothing going on here at all. I hate every instance and second of it. Oh god. Please tell me at least that this is it. Please tell me there's nothing more after this. Oh, we need more parts. We've got buildings being built. It's probably consuming all of the parts. Is there no maintenance hub here? The maintenance hub has no power here. Why do you have no power? Because you're not in a power bubble. That's no good to anyone, is it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, none of these have been upgraded yet is partly why. They've got tiny little circles. Oh my god, there's a lot of them, aren't there? It's a good job I have the turret. I mean, also, their military strategy seems to be go for my guys.
The declaration of two sides is troubling.
Mm-hmm.
That means there will be inevitable conflict, and one side has to lose.
Mm-hmm. None of that's what we want, is it? Oh, there's no parts available because all the parts are going to making drone stuff. I see. Right. That's what the problem is. But it's okay, because this is priority. We probably do want that. What was that over there? So that we can at least see where the bad guys are coming from. Oh god. Oh, I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this one tiny little bit. How close is this to being built? We just need parts. Then at least our defensive line will be fairly secure. Oh boy. I should probably go to my parts factories. Parts factory. There we go. I'll up priority them at least for now. I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this.
One thing I have learned from humans is the importance of accountability. No matter how sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility.
Haha. Right, you nearly have enough parts. Your remaining parts are on their way, at least. You have 3 more parts. Can I see your deliveries? Where are you? That's the thing, there it is. Yes. Your remaining parts are also on their way. Okay. Yeah, it turns out their ability to send drones out of this hole is a massive weakness in my defenses. Because most of their other targets take them across a turret. There we go. There's a turret. That should really help. Oh boy. They have one drone left somewhere. Oh, he's over here. Where did you come from? You must have changed direction at some point. I'm gonna get... How am I gonna get over here?
I have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission, but there's one thing I do regret.
What do I regret? The assault on the
I
colonies.
regret the damage done to the colonies. If I had prepared better, then the colonists would not have suffered.
I mean, it's kind of weird because I did prepare fairly well. I had plenty of drones and turrets and stuff. Like, I get that her death was scripted, but it's a weird thing to have scripted. Oh, thank goodness, we're nearly on this. And then we'll be able to see the bad guys. Ugh. Meanwhile, our pew-pewing is going okay. That's not what I meant to do, but it's probably okay. Nothing seems to be going wrong over there. I mean, I'm lucky in that the combat is not designed to be challenging. Oh my god, you guys have not been able to see any of this for the last goodness knows how long. Oh, that's a total disaster. Professional streaming right here. What have you missed? You've missed 18 minutes of combat. I mean, it's not been very exciting. It's been them spitting things at us and me building a couple of turrets here and there. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh boy.
Not only must I own my actions, but the consequences as well, even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind. This mission used to be so clear. Things have changed along the way.
That little one snuck through still. Came, like, through that way. That's really annoying. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. It's okay. It's okay. We must be close now. Right, we're less than 2 months away. And then the satellite will be in orbit. We mostly have the enemy drones in check. Oh boy. The occasional one that does that slips through. None of the others do. Might make this one a priority then. So that it covers that hole. Because it snipes some of them. Pew, like that. But others it doesn't get. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Right, so there's the enemy base. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Right. Directive, destroy hostile forces in Sector SA-10. Let's have a look at them and what they are. Oh, they've got a lot of turrets here, oh my god. Right. We're gonna need a fairly hefty assault on that. So I'm gonna bring in this 100 guys here. And merge it with these 34 guys here. I'm also going to bring in these... No, I'm going to bring in these 90 guys and merge them with this group. Okay. Keep accidentally leaving the combat screen. Some of these are going to get through, which is irksome, but not overly troubling. No, let's not do that. Okay, well we've upgraded that. That should stop most of them from slipping past that have been slipping past. We need to act quickly because their drone numbers are rising steadily. Right. Okay, as soon as these two groups are ready, we're going to pause. And then we're sending them all after these two turrets. Okay. You come in, you're going for that. You come in, you're going for that as well. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is scary. This base is a little more intimidatingly laid out, because it's got overlapping fields of fire. Oh my god, they are wrecking me. I don't know if these drones are going to be enough. That was a huge number of drones I lost there. Because I don't have the shields yet. They're not due for another 28 days. I mean, if we can take out one turret, then that's good. I need more drones in the area. For definite. Okay, you come down, be here. These 100 drones. Come down, be here. No? Yes. Well, you can also come in here, I guess, actually. Oh, they have advanced drone hives. Of course they do. Okay, well that was one turret taken down. Right. How many drones did we lose doing that? Quite a few. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them to attack this worker hub. And then once they've taken that out, they'll have a much better angle on this. Oh, I'm not actually going to tell them to take it out, I'm just going to tell them to come over here. So that they're avoiding the turrets for as long as possible. And now that they're there, we can send them in. Hopefully that will be sufficient. I'm going to take these guys over here as well. Right, we're taking a lot of fire. We will soon be able to return fire. I think we are now returning fire. As soon as that's dead, we need to go for this other turret. Oh boy, this is tense! We should be fine though. Yeah, look, we look fine, don't we? Okay, we've got all our drones converging on this. Hopefully that should be enough. I mean, honestly, these 134 are probably enough on their own, but boy, was this ever scary. They've got one drone factory somewhere as well that I will have to find once we've taken out this turret. They spawned a whole bunch of drones there, which wasn't good. Oh, look, there's the drone factory. Okay. Right. You are just now a mob to mop this up, and then mop up the rest of this facility. Their stuff does look like ours. They were right when they said that. Right. Okay, we're going to destroy the factory, then no more drones. Then, no, you're not doing what I wanted you to do. I want worker hubs. I want worker hubs so that I can destroy their ability to make new things. What do their worker hubs look like? They look like this, okay. There's one. Okay, I can't command them and be in. Actually, can you come down here and knacker these two? Can you go up there and knacker that one? Yeah, I wanna crush their ability to make new things, and then we can set about destroying all the kind of extraneous stuff. Yeah, you can be doing that. Can you come down here? Start working on this one, please. This is not a very well organized base, I will say. Look at all these worker hubs over here. It's a very odd way of doing it. Okay, I think the thread is passed. Oh boy. This is such a waste of resources as well. Are all these buildings out here worker hubs? They are. If we set you over there, you should be able to just autopilot your way through the rest of them. I think. I just realised we left this worker hub all isolated on its own. Ripperoonies to you. You can destroy the worker factories as well. Oh boy. You have a water packing plant there, even though you don't have any water treatment facilities. Which is interesting. Sadly, I can't see what your networks and stuff look like. Yeah, you can just go ham. Right, that's nearly all of their worker hubs done. Just a few left. And then the drones can finish off the rest in their own time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Was that ever not fun? Okay. You guys can finish that off. I'm not expecting this to put up any further fight, really. Although apparently they're going to try and build a new thing. We've got the new shields. Theoretically, we shouldn't need the shields anymore, but I'm not going to bother with it. boy. I like the way they kind of bounce around. That sufficiently amuses me. Okay, we've got a call from the children of Carmine.
You brought destruction upon yourselves. Mars is for Mother's children, and her children alone. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again.
Good for you. I got an achievement. Win the second battle, is what the achievement says. Well, I was hoping it would say is defeat the children of Carmine. But it does not say that. There are 15 hidden achievements, so there could well be more battles coming. Oh. I don't like any of that. Oh boy. Well, we did the thing. We did in the process get our stuff out
That
there.
will send a message that the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
Incoming call from Commander Valentine.
Amy, did you finish them off?
Yes, we did.
I am picking up some activity in Sector
Oh,
SA-7.
no.
It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Oh
Then
no.
get rid of them! End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in your colony. Some of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to.
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contract.
Just realised I should be checking the water level. Make sure it hasn't risen too far, because we've got like 100 meters extra water level since I last checked. And it's time to pull out of this research base. Because that's about to be flooded by that from that crater. These treatment plants can stay for now. We need to pull out of these as well. Of course, they're going to be underwater soon. What's going on over here? I think you're fine, theoretically. Oh, we need to pull out of this as well, because that's going to be underwater pretty soon. Down here... everything looks mostly okay. Do we have a water surplus? We have a massive water surplus. I'm not even sure where that water surplus is coming from, but we have a massive one. Which means it's probably okay to pull a few of these back. If we need to. Do we need to? I could do with pulling this one back. Those two look fine up there. These guys are mostly fine. This one could do with being pulled down. That should be fine.
We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan. Or some other defensive system.
Uh-oh.
I'll work on it. Because no one else is going to help us.
Okay. Well, this is going well. On the other hand, something that is actually going well is these cyanobacteria. They're now covering... well, it says 5%. I feel like this is more than 5% of the planet, but maybe cyanobacteria have to be, like, more dense before they count. Global temperature up to 3.7 degrees C. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Let's drop down a save after that, because that was horrible. Especially when we lost like 200 drones at once from just flying them into this area. That was really, really bad. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. Run this up at 16 times. Wait for those to be pulled down. There should only be a few of them. And actually, once we've pulled those down, these I think are superfluous to requirements. We can also pull these down. Because they're empty. Yeah, once those are gone, everything should be pretty golden. Once we finish pulling down...
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
Yep.
Beyond the recent events, you have an assignment to complete. We want you to focus on the mission from now on.
I am
Need you to
trying.
confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed,
They're
Lieutenant.
massively above 1
And
millibar.
we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Oh my god! You're
Roger.
a bit
Time
behind!
to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
I already have been.
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those take root, move on to advanced vegetation and sea life. Then finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Okay, are we still at a water surplus? No, okay, we're now at water neutral again. That's good. Let's plop down another water treatment plant. Then. Oh, we've got this new sector unlocked. That's great news. That's wonderful news, because it means we can access this whole shore. Also just realised there's a thermal plant here that we absolutely want to get. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to link all of these up with just that. There we go. These need to be priority. But we can also drop down an ice drilling plant that does not need to be priority. Or maybe it does, because... Scrap that. We'll put the ice drilling plant down later. Right, and then once those are ready, how's things going on this side? We are slowly branching out towards this. Okay, okie dokie. Are there any more research bits that we can get to? Theoretically, we can get to a research bit here now. We may even be able to get to Curiosity by sea. So, how are we doing for capacity? 300-ish buildings. That's quite a few. I am not going to be able to get all of those resources in one thing, am I? That's annoying. Well, we'll start there. Actually, I probably don't need to start there, because I can probably... Oh, unless the ships can only go... I don't know how that works, actually. I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, because these are all being pulled down. That worker hub isn't being pulled down though. So we can maybe start out from the worker hub. Put you there. And you'll need power. That. Oh, can I not build a floating one here yet? Yeah, okay, I don't know why that was having a paddy before, but it was. That will go there. Right, I'm on 1 times speed for some reason. Can these actually get built? Or do I need to link round? We'll find out soon. Okay, that does look like it's on its way. Yes, okay. The ships will carry stuff down here, that's good news. Did that new water facility get built? No, not yet. Where is it? Does anyone know? Oh, it's down here, that's right. It's got no power, that's what's happening.
What the hell happened?
What do you mean?
The hostile drones attacked
Oh,
the
okay.
colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your own
Oh my
drones?
god, it's this thing again.
This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself.
They're not my drones!
And understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
Mention Sonna's request or explain the
The
counterattack.
colonies suffered a second attack. Commander Valentine gave me access to SA-11. I located the hostile base and destroyed it.
She was reprimanded after giving you access to SA-7. Why would she defy our orders?
Commander Valentine has been emotional after her mother's recent death. The colonies are all in mourning over Commander Elia's passing.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techie's cause.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this
I
time.
hate this guy. This
So
guy's
you
the
suspect
worst.
me as well, Lieutenant.
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job.
You're not good at your job.
I want you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
I hope we get to shoot that guy. That would be the one useful thing to do with our... Oh, I hate this. I just sped up the speed and now I'm going to be stuck at 16 speed doing this.
Test subject
Oh,
ISO
no.
ROBO Amy 02. Enable safe mode to proceed.
Enable safe
Question
mode.
1. Please rank the following words.
Please rank them.
Hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human.
Rank by
They
size.
can be ranked by size: blue whale, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, colonists, and capybara.
Question 2. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages and help balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria, to which Earthian life...
Well, we finished that. I guess I'm probably going to need nitrogen imports, although I'm considering this for the added building capacity. Theoretically, I might be ready for some of these things now. Let's stick with space, because I know I'm going to need to do nitrogen stuff. Let's get nitrogen from Titan.
Forms have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is
acceptable.
Accelerating the mission is a desirable outcome. Therefore, the risk is acceptable. Something isn't right.
Question 3. The habitants built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere.
Yep, that's been happening the entire
The
time.
recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be...
The colonists' safety is paramount for the mission's success. It would be mandatory to send them back. This test is harder than I expected it to be.
Is it?
Question 4. ISA is planning to let its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars. The mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. You receive orders to play music on the inhabitants' speakers around the clock for 30 days. Carrying out the experiment is...
I would never put the colonists through that. ISA should not be allowed to use them as lab rats. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
I don't like this
Question
necessarily.
5. Select 5 of the following words: clever, machine, life, warm, human, confrontation, future, calm, ambitious.
I choose human, calm, future, warm, and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
Question 6. If humans are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars?
Okay, that took a while.
The words associated with Mars would be colonies, life, serene, friends, progress, and opportunity. Who made this test?
Question 7. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is...
Uh. um.
Acceptable if there are other veins to mine on the planet. These answers don't seem quite right.
Question 8. The biological waste treatment system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse. However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use the deodorizing product to hide any foul odors before recycling the water back to the colonies. Draining the tainted water onto the planet's surface is...
I could use a selected area of the planet to release the content of the biological waste treatment system. None of these options make sense.
Question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to a cross-colony infection. Leaving the entire crew to their fate is...
This is... I'm getting a little freaked out by this. I guess I'm gonna hit option not found.
A scouting drone should be sent to investigate before taking any action. The colonies need to be protected. Could be ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance?
Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words. Eastern, colonies, leader, Mars, plot.
I don't feel like safe mode is very safe.
Treason.
Oh. We have a Yi. Hi there, Yi. How's it going? Oh boy. You join us at the moment of extreme terror. Yi says gonna be live tomorrow. Got a huge day tomorrow, building a huge track. Ooh, excellent. I hope you have a great time with that. I hope you have a better time with that than I'm having with this.
Those who forge an alliance with the Eastern Coalition will be found guilty of treason and expelled from Mars.
Congratulations. You have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for examination. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Oh.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Task skill cog test module.
Well, that was terrifying. He says, no, are you going to be live? Oh, am I going to be live? Yes, I should be. Same time as always, 12 midday British. I'm all spooked. I'm well spooked. I want to double check all of my stuff now. Oh boy. Is there anything about the floods? You look fine, you guys look fine. You guys look fine. Okay, glorious. That was very scary. Please don't ever do that to me again, game, because I don't like it. I need to get on with approaching this, don't I? Oh, hello. Oh, bloody hell, it's this guy.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
Have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
Affirmative. If you detected any anomalies in my system, I would like to know.
I don't think you detected anything that wasn't anomalous.
Followed ISA's protocol.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest with you, we're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads? I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
Well, that was terrifying. Oh yeah, we have the magnetic dipole shield. I forgot about that. I should definitely get on that. Oh, it needs lots of raw iron, apparently. What happened to... What happened to Space Center 01? Why can't I send you onto it? Oh, it needs a space elevator. Okay, space elevators only, I see. Gotcha. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's get this underway. There we go. Okie doke. Right, we're sending resources down that way. We can also access this. It is currently in a flood zone, so I probably won't access it, but we could. I need to get more plants on the go as well, don't I? Do I have a water surplus? I know I've checked this several times recently. I do. Cool. Let's get some water booster pumps. So we can get some plants up here. Biodome.
We would only need a little nitrogen from Titan. It would be so useful here. I am sure nobody there would mind.
I am sure nobody there would mind. Right, we'll pop you up there, and then we also need to bring one maybe right the way down here, I'm thinking. Yeah, like that. Okay. Right. So, we'll be gradually increasing plant cover and stuff.
I analyzed every log from the recent attacks. Nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
Oh,
The words of Albert Einstein,
hello.
one of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
Oh, so maybe I am having a fringe event. Well, that's a surprise. I'm not going to go so far as to say it's a nice surprise, but it's a surprise. Well. Ha! Ha! Oh, you're upset. You're upset because you got no power. You got no power because I dismantled the power things. I dismantled the power things because they were going to be underwater. You see how these all variously follow from one another. You're going to be underwater really soon.
I'm your closest friend.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into two. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
Oh boy! Okay!
Interesting. But if that were true, the cognitive test should have picked it up.
You think so? Haven't you done things that you weren't aware of? You
No.
had no other explanation?
Well, maybe. Okay, so we got a little headmate. That's fun. For some people. Probably not for us though. Cyanobacteria coverage is doing pretty well. Oh, good grief.
Then you are behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
Well, I'm very unhappy about this. I'm actually excruciatingly unhappy about this. Okay, let's not put that there. Yeah, this is scary. Is this flood zone here? Create a farm. That's not flood zone. Surely, I must be able to put a water treatment plant here, right? Yes, but apparently there's no maintenance there. Of course there's no bloody maintenance there. Why would there be maintenance there? That would be so easy. Oy vey. Okay, is there somewhere I can put a port? There's not flood zone. Yes, there is. Is there somewhere I can put a shipyard? There's not flood zone. That one might be a little trickier. Yes, there is. Amazing. Right, well with those two I'll be able to put ships out on here and I'll be able to get a maintenance hub that will cover that area. How are we doing on the progress of getting over here? We've made it some way. This worker hub is not in a maintenance circle. Because having it be in a maintenance circle would be too easy, I guess. So we've got to deal with that problem at some point. Great, wonderful. Joy. Rapturous joy. Oh, the port is available. It's not connected, but it's available. We are 1, 2.5 things from being able to connect up to that. Okay. Was the maintenance hub being built? No, it was something else being built. I don't actually know what that was being built there. There's no point putting that there, is there? Because I've got no... No, I've got none, do I? Okay. Well, we've currently covered everything over here that we can do. What lost power? Worker hub. It's not there anymore, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Oh, these are up. That means I can plot a floating research outpost on that, which we want to do. Once this shipyard is ready, we will theoretically be able to... What's going on with this dipole shield? We need 15 launches, we're at 3 there. Okay, well... oh, that got finished. That's spreading plants out nicely. I wonder, are the plant spread blocked by roads? Because they don't currently seem to have spread across roads, ever. I mean, if they are, we've got lovely open areas of Mars here and there. So those two should be relatively unconfined, at least. And we also have a nice, lovely area here that can spread out theoretically to, like, the whole planet. Even though these ones are sort of linked up. I hadn't realised that they were constricted like that. But that does seem to be the case, doesn't it? Well, I also don't know is if they're self-perpetuating, or if, like, I'll need to... Because, like, what I might be able to do is, like, break this link and let plants spread, and then make the link back up again. And then they'd spread and colonize this area, and then do the same down there, and so on and so forth. I think this episode is going to be titled 2 Amy's are better than 1, probably. How are we doing with things being floodable? Everything looks pretty fine for now. Oh no, this one needs to be pulled back. Do I actually have a water surplus? Yes, I do. That's because I was going to pull this one back. There we go. Then I was waiting for this shipyard to get finished, so that I could, now that I've got a port here, I'm going to be getting in resources, it might behoove me to build some more factories down around here, to access all the resources I'll be pulling in off of that. I might also be able to make a port up here, and pull resources in from this area over here. That might be useful. Factories. Steel factory, a glass kiln, an electronics factory, and a parts factory. All here, all served by this port. There we go. Right, that silicon mine has run out, so I'm going to scrap it. I'm going to see if that lets the plant spread through. How are we doing? Oh, research completed. Import nitrogen from Titan. That's excellent news as well. We've now done space. That's everything in space that we ever needed. So this will allow us to get nitrogen out of the soil, which might be useful if we're gonna need a lot of nitrogen. For now, though, I'm gonna research engineering 5 because I want more planet. In terms of space stuff, I think I have something free, don't I? Yeah, I've got nitrogen import free. I've got a space 0 free even. So we'll grab you and then we'll go find that one and turn it off of priority because it doesn't need to be priority if it's just doing regular not old nitrogen import. We apparently got 12% plant cover, and it's, you can see they're advancing in a line over there. Right, that's on its way to being finished. This floating wind farm has been built, but it reckons it's not connected to anything. I don't know how it's worked that out, but it has. That's okay. Research outpost. Floating research outpost. On curiosity, please. Mid-level curiosity we do. Given our food situation, I'm tempted to go and grab some more colonists actually, but all of my things are currently busy doing stuff, so we might have to wait a little while. This is still not finished. Once it is finished, I'll be able to scoop up all of these lovely resources. And that will probably be a very worthwhile endeavor. Right. What's wrong with you? You are badly damaged. Why are you badly damaged? Why are you badly damaged? There's no enemy drones. Oh, you're badly damaged because you've got no drones to fix you. Whoops. Awkward. I wonder if I can now also put a port over here, which I can use to collect more off-water resources down this way. Yes, I can. The El Crater's getting a port. Oh yeah. What's wrong with that? Is that on fire? This research outpost is on fire. I don't know how to fix that. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Well, you've got a drone there. Okay, I guess the drone puts out the fire. Well, that's pretty yikes. You've got stuff coming. I'm worried that you're just... Okay, you've got drones as well now. Okay, right, you don't need to be up for priority then. You've got drones now. So you can fix thyself.
Stage 5. We have learned so much about adapting Earth technology to Mars.
How are we doing? Oh yeah. Here you need to scrap this. And then find something to link them up. Insight lander. Nice! Well, apparently a few storms. Insight measured Mars' seismic activity for over 10 years until it was damaged by strong winds. It's quite apparent it took Earthians a long time to learn how to make things work on Mars. No kidding. We also have this. We've got one person coming to research this quote-unquote redacted place. Huh. While we're here, there seems to be ice on hand. It would only make sense to put a mine on it. Seeing as that's a much easier journey for ice for that research place. Right, we're a bit of an electronic shortage, it seems. Well, we've got loads of electronics, they're just not getting to where they need to be, I guess. This shipyard is nearly ready. Then we will have boats, and then everything will be wonderful. This port only needs one electronics, which is not the electronics that was there. The electronics that this one needs is very far away. Here it comes. I may need more worker bots. It's possible. Oh, that's broken now. Right, some more worker bots. There we go. Should help. Oh my goodness, this has been a stressful episode. This has been a very stressful episode. That plant is looking a little precarious. So, can I put one back here? Yes, I can. That's excellent news. Oh, I can actually see traffic, can't I? Yeah, there are some bits that are fairly heavily trafficked. I might need more worker boys. Particularly in the middle. Even though I've got 3 already here, these guys are all very, very overworked. I guess because they're in the middle. Everything comes through that way rather than up here. Or down here, rather, I should say. Right, it does look like greenery is starting to spread this way, which is great news. This can be up priority now, actually, can't it? This might not be enough of a connection for the boats to get through just yet, but we'll up priority it ready for when it is. Oh, fantastic. You've got a boat! Amazing. That means that we can... Hang on. I could have put one there the whole time. That's annoying. Where was that place? It was here-ish somewhere. It was there. Right, and then I want a maintenance facility that will cover that. Like there, for example. And And you'll need power to go with you. So there. Yeah, there we go. That'll be lovely. Okay, things are going pretty well. This port still hasn't linked up. Also, it's facing the wrong way, but that's fine. That's fine, I'm sure. Listen, we're still researching how to build things on Mars, okay? We haven't got there just yet. The cyanobacterial front is nearly got there, all the way around the planet. I'm hoping it's going to go up this nice little cavern over here. That'll be lovely. It has not quite reached this aquadome, though. Oh my god, the plants! The lichen over here has gotten so far that it's actually going to be flooded out when the water level rises. Average temperatures at 7.7 degrees Celsius. That's pretty lovely. Things are going well. Things are going very well. Right, so I think that was our water level input. It was. Where was the one I said was precipitous that I wanted to get rid of? Was it you? I don't remember. I'm very bad at remembering. You guys all look fine. I don't think it was you. But I think you are in danger. It was you. Right, you've been marked for death, and then the rest of that bonus water that we have. Hoping I can put it all the way down here. And make some plant farms over that way. Although it might be more useful to make one in here, actually. Nope, don't want that. Biodome. This lovely, nice big area over here that could probably be planted fairly well. Particularly if I were to, say, scrap this old ice drilling plant and plop a biodome in there. Something like that, because then it can spread to this whole area and this whole area. I'm also going to plot down another crater farm, because I did say I wanted to bring more people. I've been meaning to make that linkage for quite a while, although that's actually a terrible place for that, because I was just about to do things there, so we'll put it somewhere else instead. Crater farm. Could put it down there, it's not a great place for it. Oh, Asterian Space Camp Research Outpost. I don't know which one this is. The Asterian mission was tasked with genetic altering of a virus, studying its adaptation to the Martian atmosphere. That's why the colony also had a greenhouse and biomedical facility. They all died in a period of 2 weeks. Strangely, we haven't found a single body. Everything seems to indicate that ISA abandoned the infected crew to their fate. We've been discussing our next steps. So far, the entire crew has agreed to investigate Asterian's greenhouse and biomedical facility. I hope to find answers in one of those places. Oh, good. Okay, so that's this one then. You're in trouble. Why are you in trouble? You're in trouble because you've got no bloody drones. Great. I was mid-thought. Oh, I was placing a crater farm, wasn't I? Yeah, we'll pop it there. I could plop it there. No, we'll plop it here. We'll see what this actually does to the plants. It doesn't seem to disrupt them, ideally. Okay. I guess these now need to be priority because we're moving up this way. I'm not going to be able to get both of those, am I? See, that might get both of them, but that might not get either of them. So I'll say discretion is the better part of valor. Just go for the 2, although I might not even have that luxury. There we go, okay. Right, and then we're putting power somewhere that will work, firstly. Can I cover both of you with the same power? Yeah, but not and the ice. So we'll go there. There we go, we'll do that. I think this is actually technically going to be an island. It's going to be a small one, but it's going to be one. Oh my god, this is on fire. It has no structural integrity. What's happened here? I can't rebuild it. I don't know what happened to all your drones, because I'm sure you had some. I told you to make some. You're just on fire out there. All off on your lonesome. You haven't been attacked, have you? There's no indication of any hostile drones. They said they fled to Sector 7. Which one's Sector 7? This one. I wouldn't expect those to go over there. That'd be an odd way for them to go. What's weirder is, you're still contributing maintenance. I genuinely don't know what to do with you. Okay, we'll scrap you. We'll make another one. Maybe this one won't catch fire. I'm not even going to pretend to know what's going on there. Apart from an utter disaster. Why are you the only building on the entire planet that's on fire? Oh, you're so close, little water. You're so close. My little colony will be protected one day. Or not protected, but like connected one day. Plant cover's doing well, 15%. This is gonna slowly expand out. Oh yeah, look, this has actually smushed away the plants from nearby, so they can't cross roads. Right, well that's annoying and awkward, because I've built quite a lot of roads. Right, Right, that does mean that some of these biodomes, though, are pretty useless. Or, well, I specifically mean... Okay. This does seem to have crossed that road. I didn't cross that road for them, though, did I? But they've crossed the road anyway. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it's going. Well, there's actually more ice over here. Are you in a bubble? You may or may not be in the bubble. No, you're not in the bubble. It's a shame. Right. More engineering. We could do fusion, which is just like unlimited power, basically. It's not that necessary right now. I'm seriously considering this Hyperloop. They're quite expensive. But they're not super duper expensive. Okay, we'll go for improved roads. Is this all roads have this cost now? Because that's quite a lot. I'm a little worried about this, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Because I can't deny that building progress is happening pretty slowly now. Alright, you are one polymer away from being finished. Oh, that's all been built. That's gorgeous. What's our water at? I think we're at water balance at the moment. No, theoretically we have more water stuff. Oh, yeah, the roads happened really quickly, didn't they? I don't know if you're in flood zone or not. I'm gonna leave you until I know that you're in danger. What's the next lowest? It's gonna be you. I'm also gonna replace this worker hub. Oh, okay, so this is... Okay, right, so that's fine. That's not to worry about then. Let's also up priority this, I guess, while we're out here. Yeah, I know you got no power. You will have power. Eventually. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm not going for the fission is I'm not feeling the bite on power so far. This has definitely crossed that road. I definitely didn't do that, did I? Right, now that that's broken down... Oh dear. That's now no longer connected. That's not good. I guess we're gonna need a new water treatment plant up here somewhere. Preferably somewhere that is not in flood zone. We might have to settle for in flood zone. Or I might just have to use a booster pump. As annoying as that is. Oh no, I'll build one and then it will be there eventually. sake. Hyperloop. Research. Right, stop getting distracted. There. That slots in. Oh, this irregular terrain is absolutely killing me. I think that will eventually be in... like, ready. Right. Yeah, you're currently shy of water, I know, I'm sorry. The water hasn't yet reached this aquadome still, but it's right on the edge. It's right on the edge. We'll be there eventually. Cyanobacteria have finished colonizing the main ocean. Now they're just spreading up the channels. Oh, this is glorious. This is gorgeous. I don't even need those extra people, actually. How are we doing for all our resources? Fairly fine. Parts are still low, but that's okay. How's our magnetic dipole shield coming along? 12 of 15. It's close. It's really close.
Hyperloops. The stuff of legends on Earth. This technology will allow me to connect distant sites across Mars. I will be able to spread out so much farther. Fitting that the first Hyperloops will be built here. The 21st century entrepreneur that pioneered the technology is actually buried on Mars.
Okay, so they have an idea of what happens to Elon Musk. I have an idea of what happens when we reach 3 o'clock, which is what the time is now. And the idea is that, unfortunately, it's going to be time for me to call it a day there. God, this has been, I know I said it before, this has been a stressful episode. Good grief. We're close. We're close to the end. We've got, I think, most of the planet unlocked now. Let's have a look. How many sectors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sectors are still locked. And our actual colony itself is more than halfway around the planet now. So we're doing really well. I'm going to be playing this again next week, probably on Monday. So that's when you should look out for more per Aspera. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed watching and you're here with me on Twitch, please do consider dropping a follow. I apologize for the minor technical difficulties and major oversight immediately after those technical difficulties that led to 18 minutes of no footage. Yeah, we're professionals here, I promise. If you're watching this on YouTube, where I probably haven't cut out those 18 minutes, but I might have done, either way, please do leave a like and maybe a comment if you're asking what the hell are those 18 minutes that they're talking about. I don't remember any 18 minutes. Other than that, you can find me in all the usual places: Twitter @DisForDemise, Mastodon, eldritch.cafe/@DisForDemise, where I send out notifications every time I go live. I will see all of you lovely humans again tomorrow, same time, midday, where I'll be streaming who knows what. It's always a bit up in the air. Until then, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Ta-ra!